What's good, YouTube? Today we're back with another video. You feel what I'm saying? Today we will be looking at school trips be like. You feel what I'm saying? Like we want to know how do you take your school trip? How your school trip been? Like how everything goes when you are going to a school trip. You feel what I'm saying? But without no further ado, let's get into it.
School trips were. We're going on a trip on a rocket bus. School field trips were awesome, man. When the school year started, we would look forward to that one day that we would be outside of school. We were like inmates waiting for freedom. It was a nice surprise that my elementary school did this for us, though. Especially compared to the other stuff they did for us. Or...
Dog, I feel like when you're going to a school trip, dog, most of the time, for me, back in elementary, dog, when I was like 11, 10 years old, dog, I used to play sport. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be excited over a sport trip, dog. That's most banging because like I'm going with my friend, bruh. Like those are some crazy stuff, and bruh, when you're going to school trip. Your parents gonna give you a lot of money, buddy. Obviously, like, cause money is when you're going to a school trip is so important, dog. That's how I feel, dog.
To us, in my elementary school, a week before the trip day, you're given these permission slips that your folks needed to sign on. If they don't sign it, you ain't going. Good luck, guys. Let me tell you, the anticipation until my parents signed this thing would give me contractions. Ah, so there's a school trip, huh?
Yes.
And they want to take you where?
Yes.
Sign it.
Like, yeah, this most like it happens most of the time, bro. Imagine, like, when we're having a black parents, dog, they will ask you many questions. Who are you going with? Will the teacher be there? The trip is gonna be safe. How far is the trip? Dog, just sign the paper, dog. I just wanna go. Sign the paper, I wanna go. Don't give me those kind of political questions, dog. I don't need those shit, dog. I just wanna go. This is a free trip. I just wanna go. Even if it, like, I believe, like, when you didn't pay the trip, they just give you that signature. They need a signature, dog. If I'm saying, that's all I need.
Just sign it. Yes. 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 Now why is it taking so long?
For me, dog, now I ain't gonna lie, dog. Now if I'm going to the school trip, if I'm say, or like, I don't know, any invention of a school trip, dog, I don't give them like, I give the if they give you the signature requirement, dog, I give them early in the morning, dog. Because I will tell them before the day. I'll tell them tomorrow maybe you're going to a school trip and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe early in the morning and shit like that. I just give them when I'm about to go, when I'm left with 5 minutes. But it just sign this. The bus is leaving. Then you feel what I'm saying? I won't have much problem with them.
You signed it. On the day of the trip, we gotta show up early in the morning like a bunch of owls, which wasn't a problem for me since I couldn't sleep from the excitement anyways. I would be up all...
Yeah, for sure, ski dog. When we are going to a free trip, how are we going to sleep? Because you'll be thinking, what that? There's my crush. You feel what I'm saying? I will be with my crush in the bus. You feel what I'm saying? I will be having fun. I will be stealing everyone's snacks. Like, you'll be thinking about those kind of things. How is the place gonna be? Because maybe it's the first time you're going there. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of mixed emotion that you will be encountering, dog. That's
all night dressed up and ready to roll. At 6:30, everyone should be at the school compound. Then we get in line and we wait. city bus! It's a good bus. Another city bus!
Bro, how dumb bad can you be, dog, to be like screaming when you're doing this kind of shit, dog? We're excited over a bus, dog. You know, you'll be.
And another city bus. Wait, what? What is that? There would be all these cool, normal buses, and then this one random imposter. Each section will be assigned to their own different bus. So we would collectively pray that we would get the good buses and not that ugly junk. Okay, but let's talk about this specific bus. You know how they make this thing in my country? They import an Isuzu, shred it into pieces, and sell it off except for the chassis. And then they'll build a whole new bus around it. Gotta respect the business, but that's not to say it's not strong though. On the contrary, you can use this thing as a battering ram in the mornings and transport in the afternoon. Or at least, that's what it looks like it's been doing. So it's durable. It'll outlive the sun and the solar system. So what's the problem? The problem is the vibes, man. The vibes are just not there. The design is...
Like this kind of bus, dog. I feel like sometimes it has vibe, sometimes it doesn't have vibe. If it has vibes on this kind of bus, dog, maybe those people who are in it, you feel what I'm saying? According to those people who are in it, because on a clear bus like those nice buses, it doesn't have that quality sound. You feel what I'm saying? The most important thing in a bus, bro, is the sound. On a school trip, it's the sound. That's it. The comfortness, it comes later when you are coming back, because when you are going you don't even sit on your seat, dog. You're just thinking about going all round and round on the bus, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's how. But when you are coming back, the comfortness, it matters when you are coming back from the trip.
weird, it's green, and it looked like it was gonna take us to a different location. We're going to the slums!
Please don't kill our vibe.
Okay, you guys and these buses. Sucks to be there. Anyways, everyone, to the bus! So we hand over our the bus. This is where we choose our seats for the entire trip. Of course, we want to sit close to the front. Right? Wrong! The best seat is the back.
And the vibe is not on the front, dog. How? Because when you're sitting on the front, dog, there's a lot of rules, dog. Nah, don't stand up. Nah, don't make a noise. Nah, why are you fighting? Don't spill the food down there. On the back, you're making a lot of noises. You're busting some cheeks over there, dog. If you have a girlfriend, a friend, it's a lot of things going down there.
Why? One, you can fit all your friends there, and two, the vibes. The vibes are in the back seat. But see, back in my day, not everyone was aware of the vibes, except for a certain girls' gang and my gang. We would fight over the back seat like the trip depended on it. And it did. On one trip, we couldn't decide on a winner, so we had to compromise and sit with the girls. I know.
Me, I have never encountered this thing of being on a group, like going on a back, because I know, like, if you're sitting on the back as group, but you don't bring the vibes, dog, that's so crazy, dog. Why are you doing on the back, dog? Just if you're sitting there, because I like to sit maybe like 4 feet before the back seat. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know when they bring the vibes, I'll be there instigating those things. If they're having a fight, I'm instigating. If they're throwing food, I'm instigating. All those things, I'm gonna do this shit.
It's disgusting, inappropriate, and haram. Plus, we were packed like sardines, but we had to do it. For the vibes. Yeah. But let's talk about the locations. The first place I remember going to was a museum. This was in the first grade, so I don't recall much. But in the second grade...
Bruh, I remember when in my first grade, dog, I go to the trip, dog. I didn't know shit, bruh. I was dumb as fuck, dog. I lost my food. That's some crazy shit. When I come back home, like, I didn't even realize, dog, I lost my food. I come back. Like those snacks, like you go to the shopping and you buy snacks and shit, like your toys and everything. But when I come back, I had my school bag. You feel what I'm saying? When I had my school bag, when I get it home, Then I'm trying to unpack things. I found my J's. I say, what's going on? Where's my food? Where's my snack? Like I was so desperate, dog. I was so like I was so annoyed and so angry, dog. How did this thing happen, bruh? Bruh, niggas can pull a random heist on you, bruh, and you don't know where's the homies or what. Bruh, I ran around looking for my homies, the people I was with. Bruh, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, dog.
We went to a museum. It was the same museum. Every year, they kept taking us to the same museum. They thought we were dumb. It's the same place. What? No. This is a different place. They thought they were slick. But anyways, let's see what was inside this museum. Oh, it's a chicken. That's it? Is it a magical chicken? Ooh. Oh, look, he got the same pair. Ah! What's this one? That's the tour guide. Oh, hello. Fun fact, this tour guide was there every time we went to this place. So I know for a fact that this is the same place. Nevertheless, there was a lot of history in this place. And a lot of dead stuff. Bunch of animals, people, clothes. It's fascinating.
Obvious, like when you're going to this kind of places, bruh, you will adore them, dog. No matter how like you're thinking this is the same place or what.
But there was this one room that was really interesting. It was a dark red room with one glass box at its center. Here we have one of the oldest known hominid fossils found in our world. Dinklage, aka Lucy. That's a big deal. Whoa. It's missing a leg. And some other stuff. You might ask, where is this and why is it here? Well guys, I think it's about time that you learn where I really come from.
Negus.
Negus.
The Negus ruled Ethiopia.
I've actually mentioned this before though. Ethiopia, the land of origins, and the place your supposed ancestors came from. A lot of old fossils were found in Ethiopia. You know,
Bruh, I believe like most of the time, bruh, nowadays on a generation, bruh, we don't care like who was found dead in those kind of thing, bruh. We don't care. We don't care. Like how would be that fascinating to see like bones of another nigga, dog? Like where we are working, even now, if you go some random place, you will find a dead body there, and you won't be surprised because like dog, this is not amusing, dog. Even if you show me Hitler, this is where Hitler rests. This is where Moses has rest. But you think I'm stupid, but
I'm proud of this, but I think it's making us poor. I'm not a science guy, but listen, if people would just stop digging these fossils out of the ground, they could actually turn into petroleum in the future, and we could be rich. Long-term benefits. Plus, let the monkey people rest in peace.
even that's how I'm thinking of like, why are you digging those things unless they are assuming or that person is that person, you feel what I'm saying? Like how can you find an old bone of someone and say that this is who? Bruh, don't lie to us, bruh. Don't lie to us, bruh.
Stop parading their skeletons all over the world. But seriously, I am proud that these fossils were found in my country. But you're out your flippin' mind if you think we actually evolved from there. This is some atheist propaganda. I'll never believe it. These guys probably died with the dinosaurs or something and then we just appeared suddenly. Okay, let me tell you about the part of the museum that I remember the most. The exit. It's because the corridor that led to the exit was lined up with animal heads. And once we toured the whole museum and started walking towards the door, the tour guide initiated a cutscene with a dark monologue. You've seen a feral creature. You've seen a venomous creature. You've seen that thing over there. But there's one animal that is more terrifying than any of those. This creature is ruthless, heartless, and is the greatest threat to all the animals and the entire world. That animal is you! The janitor! What? Get out of the way! There was...
How can you pick this kind of thing,
a
bruh?
mirror right next to the exit. Oh. Is it a magical mirror? Nah. Us? Yes. Bruh. We just got it.
You see, that's how they're making us stupid when you're going to the museums and shit like that, to the zoos. Like they show you something that like you don't even think, what are you trying to say, buddy? What are you trying to say? I know I'm a human. What are you trying to assume I
You
am?
guys are the ones who decapitated all of these animals and brought them here for our amusement. Well, they actually died from natural causes. Look at these poor guys. You can't tell me all of these birds died from natural causes. I can tell from their body language that they were having a pleasant dinner when you poisoned their food and froze them in time.
Like the
Threat to all the animals and the entire world. That animal is you, the janitor. What? Get out of the way. There was
how can you pick this kind of thing,
a
bruh?
mirror right next to the exit. Oh. Is it a magical mirror? Nah. Us? Yes. Bruh. We just got it.
You see, that's how they're making us stupid when you're going to the museums and shit like that, to the zoos. Like they show you something that like you don't even think, what are you trying to say, buddy? What are you trying to say? I know I'm a human. What are you trying to assume I
You
am?
guys are the ones who decapitated all of these animals and brought them here for our amusement. Well, they actually died from natural causes. Look at these poor guys. You can't tell me all of these birds died from natural causes. I can tell from their body language that they were having a pleasant dinner when you poisoned their food and froze them in time.
Like the on top of the like how can you do this there, bruh? This is some crazy shit. Like bird eating, like drinking tea. That's crazy stuff. Like
Call us a threat to animals? Exactly. See, us humans, we are all evil. Speak for yourself. I would never harm an animal. What was that? Regardless, we're done here, right? Everyone, to the bus! Where's the bus? And now for my favorite part of the school trip, the road home. The best part, if any
that's what I'm saying, bruh. The best part of going to the trip is when you're coming back.
trip is the road vibes. Just chilling in the bus, talking with your friends, looking out the back window and flipping off the drivers. The vibes. We also sang songs and stuff, but you know what else is fun? Roasting. I don't know who started this culture, but when we were in the bus, the whole class would suddenly roast some poor kid up and
Like when you're being roasted, so it's crazy, dog. Like you're thinking like I'm here to enjoy myself. All of a sudden, niggas just try to attack you for no reason, for no valid reason. Oh, look at this comeback. He's eating a lunchbox from his family. What? Bruh, why are you violating me, but like you can't even eat in rest, bruh.
down, or even worse, ship them with someone. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate.
I remember this day, bruh. I was forced to speak to a girl, bruh. Like, imagine, dog, you are being forced to speak to a girl. Just assuming, like, bruh, hey, this girl is so fine, dog, and shit like that. And they say, you want it? Nah, I just don't want to. I just want to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they just push you. Or they don't take you, they take the girl. They call the girl. After calling her, and you're trying to go, and they will force you to speak to her. Unless, bruh, for no
How we
valid
did it,
reason.
but it's gonna be hard to translate from. So I'm about to give it to you raw.
And the people who are forcing you to speak to that girl, maybe they are on your, they are just your friend, dog. Your friends are just forcing you to speak to that girl on that day.
Don't be alarmed. We'll decipher it together. All right. Devalande, Devalande, and Nazula to what did I lose? Alright, let's break it.
like when they're forcing you to speak to him, like you'll be like this. What's up? And you're just trying to talk. All of a sudden, oh, brother is talking to a girl. Brother is talking to a girl. Bruh, you forced me. Now you're. Damn, bruh.
Down.
That's how you don't have fun
Debalande!
no more, bro.
Day means nothing. It's just a sound that we're gonna use to rhyme with day. We'll get to that in a sec. Balande means say it once. So everyone says day after you say balande. And then we say this twice. And after that, you say the punchline. And then at the end, everyone reacts with and day basically means it's kind of like saying what? Okay, using this information, let's reconstruct it in English. We already got the reaction, it's what. So now we need to say something that rhymes with what? Fat? And then come up with a punchline. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Everybody say fat! Fat! Everybody say fat! Fat! These two are kissing in the bus!
That's some crazy shit, dog.
And now for the finale, the race to the school compound. Whose class will make it back first?
Like most of the time is us when you're like as the learners when you're just saying like this bus is gonna be the fastest one. You feel what I'm saying? When you are still at the place from the trip, you know, like you're just discussing it. After that, when you are getting on the bus, you're just instigating the driver, bruh. We wanna see. You said you are the best driver. What. Nah, this guy can bust your ass into the ground, dog. Out of the sudden, you'll see yourself in 1 hour. You are at the school. You feel what I'm saying?
So the thing is, it was only a race in our heads. The bus drivers were just doing their jobs. We're falling behind, bus driver!
Like that's how it is. Like, oh, we passed that nigga. We passed that nigga. We passed that ugliest Izuki bus. We passed that ugliest Met bus. Blah. Honey, that's only on our head. But it's not how it goes. The niggas just here. Doesn't know me. Let me show that nigga.
Drive the freaking bus, bus driver! Bus driver! Bus driver!
What happened? What happened now?
Made it!
W's. Was the school trip when you are going to school trip? It be like this, like some crazy stuff happen in a random place, like you don't know what to expect. But please tell me, what was your craziest trip of school? You feel what I'm saying? What have you done? What have you have seen in the road? You feel what I'm saying? Don't forget to like and subscribe and do all those things. Fancy. See you later.
Miles, can you tell me what motivates you or who motivates you? Your mom, nigga. Shout out to Kudos. Thanks to the bits.
I just want everything. I just want it all.